Oh, they've tapped it on B. They've taken the space, but that's not where the plan's coming in. They're sending it straight through to the C site. Unluckily, they have lost a player on the way.
Definitely not the start they were looking for. They'll get the site that they desired, a pretty much wrap around the world, but ultimately they are going to have to play at a disadvantage. Now, the idea for FOKUS is to try and catch out one player. Like, find someone who's maybe overextending and get this back into a 4v4 before the actual retake can begin. Obviously, that relies on them having the right angles, and they have not started off well. Mystic, though, is going to be there for the trade, at least keeping things within arm's reach, but losing another, and maybe even one more to fall. No, Hoodie will stand, but still so many left. Awkward, making it more difficult, and maybe even getting in the heads of some of these youngsters. That's not a bad start. 2 early picks coming up. Your boy Lewis taking the contact, and although the utility is solid from Liquid Academy, they don't really capitalize off it.
No, it's not quite going to be the easy 1-2. They take the space, they push up, and they fall down immediately. FOKUS putting up quite a bit of resistance around rubble, and they don't even push off of it. Moving in the other direction.
For Liquid Academy, getting back in is not going to be easy.
No, and now it's looking that little bit worse. Ninja's being taken down, and Alorante picks up a double on site. That is putting to bed any hope for Team Liquid Academy in this round. And despite Cupert finding a pick, this may just have signed his death warrant. They know exactly where he is, and that weapon known to be in his hands. They know he's tagged up.
Mines though. Could have been in the lead, could have had an opportunity. They're going to switch up the way they're using those salvos this time, though. It's going to be Zus to kick things off with a double. Even still, the scoreline kept even, but at least one of those players lost had an ultimate online. The lurk from Alorante is met with his counterparts, and Donatello is not. They are going to be crossing over, clearly aware of his position, but all it took was a millimeter. And he's going to be able to find that open, and that's it. That's all he needed to do. That was the goal. Fall back passive. You've got a showstopper as well for an attempted retake, even a Armageddon. If they want to clear out the back of the site. The only real danger, Mitch, is there's a lot of ults on the other side.
But that's exactly it. They have this little bit of a safety net to fall back on already. FOKUS putting through the Hunter's Fury. This is just to stifle that push. Stun in has delayed Donatello slightly. And now, although they'll get space, they will not be finding a kill off of that showstopper. Taking space on the site, but the Rolling Thunder will do just the same. Showstopper in for FOKUS, and that's what we're talking about. The combo of ults, and now the firepower is there to back it up. They've got site control. Team Liquid Academy wrestling for it, but the jump up from Cupert quickly sends him down below. Rexstone, he's got 3-2 to take down, and maybe
a little bit without that extra utility. That's not the early fight we were expecting. It seemed like Donatello had the drop on Zus. Instead, he still loses that fight, and well, the ball's going to go aggressive, loses life to, I believe that was a stunned up Cupert. So doing well to hold the line. In fact, again, he's going to find himself a second. This is starting to look better for Liquid Academy.
Oh, it is. And it gets B is clear. That gets Rexstone to push all the way up, but that's perfect because he catches us off guard. A free kill, and he's out of here.
And I feel like the star duelist over on FOKUS has had such high amounts of impact, be it getting them the opener or just taking space for others. So now we have to see within this late round what the reaction's going to be. And that's the thing. There's only 30 seconds left. I can only assume Mystic's about to teleport somewhere on the map because he's so far away from the action. Nightfall has been expended as well by the defense, something that is going to delay them a little bit. They really are going to be cutting this close as they look to go back to the A side. But there is still a player there. Cupert is here. Ninja is here. They need to go now.
They've spotted Cupert, but it's too little too late. 10 seconds. He used the ultimate, and then he just went right back, canceled it from the shadows. That's it. It is done and dusted, and Team Liquid Academy have cemented that round. Death there ends up almost dealing it.
Alorante's been caught a few times now on these lurk plays. I think he's been fighting Rexstone a couple of times. It hasn't really been going his way. Zeus now trying to pad that gap. That is a wide jump. I don't think he was expected to be given that much of a fight. Well, this will open up space and, more importantly, allow that showstopper to come online. The B site open for business. Only 2 stand in their way. Oh, that seemed like a bit of a mistake.
Yeah, I think you just peek it at that point, mate. Yeah, I'm not sure we bother with the jumps. Cupert, try as he might, he's not getting anything done there. And Ninja, yeah, well, he's gonna open the door again. I was gonna say he's gonna escape with his life, but it's not looking likely. Okay, he grabs one. That's Mystic down. 1v2 time, though. Time is way too far gone. They've still got a nade to work with. You've got to get that op of Zus out of here. He tries to stick it, but the nade is dead on 48 HP before he even gets to see someone. And time already gone. All they have to do is die with a bit.
Used early on. Gonna try and get the tag, and that's wonderful. 1-2 punch.
Yeah, man, Donatello in early duels here. I don't have the stats in front of me, but I bet they don't look great. That A main control towards Rubble has just been decimated again and again. FOKUS are taking that space for free, and they're not even committing that much to it. Two players here, I think it was a drone put through, and that's all they need. The focus is still on the other side of the map. That's the intention. Spike outside of it, 4v3. A little bit of a tag up there as well. The thing is, though, after opening pick on A, they rotate around. I don't then expect you to get stopped by one pick inside of C main. And I guess it is because they want to just wait, gain composure, and then come in with that rolling thunder. They need to find this man, and finally they do.
That was where the real danger was. Hoping that maybe the haunt could reveal someone up. Okay, Ninja's landed the shot. Again, they've got to be a little bit careful. There was a chance that maybe everybody fell. Instead, it's come down to the 1 versus 1. The quick reactions there. From Mystic, Ninja trying to bait the idea that he's rotated. Instead, he's looking to just swing back in through the smoke. Found the gap. Misses the shot. That was maybe the best opportunity. Mystic smells blood in the water, goes back for a little bit more, and just...
Yes, indeed. And we're here in the pistol with barriers up and a battle about to commence. In fact, a battle about to end. Valorant comes in with a quick double, and FOKUS looking to extend their lead further. But Team Liquid Academy take a leaf out of FOKUS's book. They take sight and get a bit aggressive. Unfortunately, in the meantime, Donatello's lost his fight on A main. We'll say that again. And the spike is now gone. This round has... well, it's had no resistance from the side of Team Liquid Academy. That certainly has proven to be here today as well. Donatello, man, just the opening duels. The guy needs to stay in spawn for 40 seconds, I reckon, because his look is not working out today.
No, and on the other side of things, Alarante's been having a great time. Another one for his collection. Still holding on to the back of this site. Has a little bit of support. I think it was almost used as bait to try and sell the idea that they'd lost that position. It doesn't work out, but luckily, Goody's still going to be able to land these shots. Now, they managed to retrieve one of these guns, a lost battle to a classic, and somehow this becomes doable. That's not pretty for Zus. Well, I don't know if maybe FOKUS are going to have a technical pause in a minute, because it seems like technically everything's gone wrong. A little bit slower from the side of FOKUS. They are not going to be here to stop this. In fact, well, they got to be careful they're here at all.
Spike planted.
Plan secured, but they won't be able to fall back without being spotted at least. The ultimate, Valorant secures some information. GSR staying aggressive though, alongside Cupert. They're looking to fight for backside. There's a flash though from the other side. Cupert does well to pick up the double. Backside secure. And a little step across, a step too far by the looks of things. Zus trains out the weapon, back to a rifle, goes for the defuse, but round the side comes Ninja. Shots don't land. It's through the wall when the headshot does, and so 8 HP. Zus barely holds on to life, but he's still here, still firing back, still a danger. Hope that this is walked into. In fact, Alorante, sacrificial lamb. Oh, never mind. He takes a bite out of Donatello. Guess what? An opening duel that Donatello's involved in that doesn't go his way. Story of his life here on Lotus.
They're also brutal as well. It's not like,
that was horrendous.
That's a huge misplay. It's like, he's been shot through smoke. He's been insta headshot. What is that? The drone saved him slightly, but
Lewis though has been spotted. They might sense the sense of isolation with just one player coming from that angle. He's quickly picked off. Oh, it was set up so nicely. But the reveal had given him away. Mystic lands a shot here with the Sheriff. Cupert through the smoke saves the round, keeps it alive. There's a beating heart to it as time ticks away. Ninja for another and a big swing. They didn't even get it half. Sus, I am not sure what he was thinking, but Donatello has won an opening duel, ladies and gentlemen.
He didn't even
He's
see
got it
him.
on the board with a nade that they didn't walk away from. That's what I'm talking about. And the showstopper, it gets from space that the, nade somehow did. And now, Team Liquid Academy, they're chilling.
God.
GSR has ult as well.
It seems like the second Zus gets a sniper in his hand, he has some of the biggest fumbles you're ever going to see. These are things that I don't think he's going to forget. But now, though, the rest of the team have to try and retake this site. Ninja up above. Valorante's walked in, though, and found a quick double. Even still, this comes back to just this 1 versus 1. Cooper already
To the A side. In fact, they go the other way, anticipating correctly this fake out from Team Liquid Academy. They made noise on one side of the map. They push in expecting a lighter bit of resistance, but my goodness, everything was here waiting, and it is time to flee.
it. Okay.
Wow. He has just stepped into the crosshair I didn't think he'd step out of, but Donatello in with the opening. Your boy Lewis is holding strong. He's picked up a triple, and he's kept his team in with a chance, with the advantage actually for now. Ninja has made it to the site. The spike is there. The problem is his teammate isn't, and he is surrounded by bad guys. Luckily, he chooses the right door, steps through to an open field. Hoodie, though, catches Rextone, and now a real spanner in the works. Let's see if he can live up to his name. He's going to have to operate in the shadows here. Mystic and Valorante sat on the site, clearing it out together. The buddy system in effect, hand on the shoulder. They've now split up. 3 1v1s on offer. After the first, they'll group, so it won't be an easy fight. Reveal soon. An expectation of this player towards spawn. If he's vigilant in clearing this corner. No, he goes the other way. Spotted him, though. There's the shot. And now the plant for the 1v2. Back to a winnable situation.
This is looking possible for Ninja. An obscure off angle was there for Hoodie, but the fact is the youngster was able to capitalize off a battle he probably shouldn't have won. Now, he is still thinking that, okay, maybe a player went spawn, maybe a player was on C. There's so many angles that I need to clear, and the problem is they could just stick this to half at a minimum. In fact, it seems like they're looking to almost stick this the entire...
For Team Liquid Academy, they've got the rifles out, and Donatello, he's been shut down. The idea there seemed to be to push deeper towards the C site, perhaps a wraparound. Instead, it's FOKUS going for the wraparound with Mystic pushed deep into C. He's got a kill for free.
Looking for the targeting system, but it's not going to find
My ultimate isn't ready.
anybody. Maybe delaying a little bit, but actually he's the one under pressure. Falling here could potentially cost them the round, but no, never mind. He's got his trusty Phantom in hand, and that's going to do the job. GSR definitely hasn't had those sort of highlight plays we've seen throughout the Northeast stage. This would be one hell of a time to try and pull one out of the bag, but 35 seconds. You put a little bit further behind, and also their credits on the brink. Like, getting out of here would be nice, but there was no escape. There was no chance to get out of there.
Post-plant ult from GSR. It's used aggressively, and they're going to push inside it. And I hate it. I hate that play.
It hasn't worked. It's given an advantage over, if anything. Ninja tagged up, a decent position from here, but he doesn't connect. It's whiffy. It's messy. This whole round has looked that way as things start to fall apart, and it has. It has completely crumbled. You said they had all the ults, they had a post plant, they had a man advantage, but in this case, they overplay their hand last time around, so I want to see what they've got.
Well, the trap's able to catch the dash, but there's no punish on the back of it. They've been forced out of this site. Valorante up top is the last bastion of defense for this squad, and he is swinging into heavy traffic. Ninja easily able to take him down, and now it's your boy Lewis, 1v4. It seems the Team Liquid Academy have got this pistol on lockdown here as well. And that paranoia has sent Hoodie running. Zus couldn't quite do the same as he's being caught off by the sheriff. And now they've closed the distance. They've picked up the weapon. They're looking pretty stacked up in terms of firepower for the most part. Team Liquid Academy, they've recovered on what was a weak start to the round. Hoodie and your boy Lewis, though, they quickly put them in their place. Valorante doing much the same and closing out
this push, but That is the fact. Valorant, he's going to swing into the battle, but he wins it. Ninja, though, that is a fantastic double spray down. Hoodie, is he going to be expected? Do they still know that a second player is here? No, they do not. Oh, okay, Cupid. Yeah. Pressure. Rex turned out of this position. That one's free. It seems like very quickly going to be revealed. Up even hits the shot. Stuns cosmetic, as we know. Only if your aim is good enough. Lewis now has to get into position so quickly to try and deny something here. I don't even know if he's going to expect Rexstone to be this far forward. What started as a lurk now becomes the play. And even has the intelligence to temper any further aggression. Okay, this round isn't done just yet. I'm going to give this one up.
This is the thing. When Rexstone had the space in the previous map, when there was that little bit more time on the clock for him to run the map how he wanted, he was having a lot of success in terms of taking those opening picks out of position. They're not over-rotating. A lot of that is the confidence they've had in this setup on A. And I wasn't meaning to talk about Zus. He hasn't even been here in the last round. It's this setup. The traps that are in play. They haven't caught the dash in. Rolling Thunder, though, will send them back. Valorant needs to stay alive. If he catches this jet on sight, which he will, and follows up, never mind. I'm thinking they'll walk into his cage, into his trap, but they quite literally did. He just swung in and took him out. Ninja, 1v4. He's picked up one. It's a good start, but Spike in the open to mid. That could be a disaster. They haven't seen your boy Lewis. Gets one, and okay, at least is put to bed. Even brings Zus into the fight, and he's shut down by the Blade Storm. Donatello does very well to find that kill. That's the advantage for their squad. That's Showstopper no longer there as a lurking threat, but mainly the operator no longer there either. So big dangers removed, and with the advantage now in their court, only thing that could play against them is they are moving towards the B site. Rolling Thunder will be put into play, but it's not going to catch the player at the back. They're expecting a deeper setup.
The paranoia has gone through into the backlines, though. They've tried to look for this clear, and it's only going to be the one. Hoodie is still in the corner. That's Spike on the tip, but he couldn't catch out Donatello flying down from the heavens.
Seconds left.
Now this timing becomes everything. If Valorant holds his ground for the mid-peak, he could have this player dead to right. It's instantaneous. Rexstone doesn't even get a chance to breathe before he falls. And now Valorant with another chance to really take this round home. He's going to land.
For now.
He is now going back in with the and he's going to beat his team because of it. It's not been fantastic. I'll be honest. Luckily, Hoodie is there to save the day. That is the Spike. Now, I say holding on to it there when you're that low on HP, not worth the risk. So they are just going to give that up. They'll know that it's been given up. But because they've spotted Donatello, he's looking for a trip. What? I guess he didn't expect anybody to aggress, but I don't think I've ever seen anybody full spray at a trip.
Yeah, that's
Was it?
That's a fair assessment, you know. I'm not. I'll have to go back to VAR and check it in slow motion, but I'm not sure it was worth it. Big kills, though, by Team Liquid Academy. I was ready to count this round out. I was ready to say it's being slammed. And oh, no. They've made a pass, but they've left Mystic unchecked. He's able to go into the back lines for a double, but Donatello, he has pulled a triple out of nowhere. He's dropped Zus, who had the showstopper to help them out, and bypassing Mystic, best decision he ever made. Valorant has picked up two. It's the ace for Donatello with just one more, but he can't
lose. They have to hope that FOKUS lose tomorrow. Valorant, it's a nasty corner, and the thing is, they are selling almost a double, if not triple bait. There's so many players here
towards this B site. That is where the big boy Valorant is. He's already taken down one, comes damn close to a second, just about hanging on the site. I don't know what happened there. He's spinning his hat on his finger. That's how easy it is. Rexstone in the 1v3 now after a cleanup on the site, and worst part is they know exactly where he is.
Yeah, that was a magic hat trick. Oh, there's the other side. Oh dear, as if it wasn't bad enough. See though, it's already going to be very aggressive position. This is not expected at all. GSR, it's only going to be the one. Potentially could have ended the round in its track. Instead, it's gone horribly wrong. Zus has somehow ended up behind the defenders. This is a very weird round. If you're looking at which team is where, it was completely backwards for a moment. Lewis is almost just looking to be bait, still having a nade at this stage, although it's ended up connecting onto his teammate. The first shot connected, but it comes down to that 1 versus 1. Time ticking so far gone, even having the blast.
Academy to push it across the line from this point is one hell of an uphill battle. Donatello with the opening duel. Sure, he's traded out right away. Oh no, there's another as well. Team Liquid Academy, they're showing some fighting spirit to it. In fact, they're bringing it all the way down there. Already he's tagged up as well. Ninja, great job to find one there. Even still, heavy pressure put on.
The instantaneous headshots we've seen. Donatello is about to meet that same fate. Through the wall, his head is gone. There was no escape. GSR now under serious pressure, and guess what? It's Valorant basically using this Cypher as an entry duelist.
Well, this could be it. The beginning of the end. An 8-round consecutive streak needed for Team Liquid Academy. So far, their best streak here has been 2, and that was off the pistol round and an eco afterwards. So that should pretty much set the expectation. Cupid, not even sure about shooting that trap. At this point, look at where the economy's at. 1v4. Do you want to see him go for it?
It is all or nothing here for Liquid. Again, decent damage done off the back of the Sheriffs. Question is, though, can they turn it into something that little bit more? Cupid's done well as well, but these are all just trades, keeping things in the favor of that attack side. Mystic knows there's someone around the edge of the smoke, but GSR wins the battle.
He's done well. Might just keep Team Liquid Academy alive. Valorant, though, he stepped in with the outlaw, and he's found another GSR put in the dirt. And this now turns from a winnable situation, perhaps even a favorable one for Team Liquid Academy, into a clutch needed by Ninja. He spotted one. He knows where the second is. 10 HP. 1 bullet needed from your boy Lewis. The dog could even be enough. The rifle swap out, both players low, but Lewis will slowly heal right back up. Starts the defuse, finishes it. The goal. Ninja didn't expect that. And that's allowing the reposition of your boy Lewis. Ult fades, and with that, the information of exactly where he snuck off to is gone. Ninja holding the cross, waiting for his opportunity. He needs to hit the shot right away. And it's your boy Lewis through the wall to take him down. 13-4.